Do people even like do intros for cooking videos? Hi guys, I'm Christine. I like to make macarons. So I'm sure there are hundreds and thousands of videos out there on how to make macarons, but I decided to make a video of my own because honestly I get asked all the time, how do you make them? And I think I have useful tips, and if you follow them, I'm sure you can make macarons that look 10 out of 10. So if you have any questions, be sure to comment down below and I'll answer them. Yeah, but I think that's it. Let's just start baking.
Alrighty, so it's really important for your measurements to be in grams for macarons because you really want your measurements to be exact. But if you don't have a scale, I went ahead and converted everything to cups in the description box, so make sure to check that out. But here are the measurements in grams. So you'll need 212 grams of almond flour and 212 grams of powdered sugar, along with 236 grams of granulated sugar, 158 grams of water, and 90 grams of egg whites and 82 grams of egg whites divided. Also a pinch of salt, and food coloring is optional if you want your cookies to have a pretty color. First step is to sift, which is honestly one of my least favorite parts because to me it's super tedious, but it's really crucial because you want that nice, super smooth top on your macarons. Straight from the barrel of a gun. Now you're going to want to add in your 82 grams of egg whites into your almond flour and powdered sugar mixture. Just begin to mix that in, and if you decide to color your macarons, now's the time to add it. Make sure you add a little bit more than what you need because your batter will lighten up. Once everything's mixed together, you should get this super thick paste-like consistency. Add your 90 grams of egg whites along with your pinch of salt into your mixer. Then you're going to want to start to beat this until you achieve nice soft peaks, but once you do, lower down the speed just to keep the egg whites moving. Add your granulated sugar and water into a saucepan and begin to cook that on your stove on medium to medium-high heat. And right where the light begins. When your sugar syrup starts to bubble, you want to lower down the heat. So your sugar syrup should get to 240 degrees Fahrenheit on your candy thermometer, but if you don't have one, a trick is to drop a small bit of your sugar syrup into cold water, and if it forms a malleable ball like that one, it's ready. Crank up your mixer speed, and then you're going to want to start to add in your sugar syrup very slowly, but in a continuous flow. And how I like to test if it's ready is if you touch the side of the bowl and it's not too hot, it should be ready, and you should also have stiff, glossy peaks. Now is the most crucial step of this whole process. So you want to start adding in your egg whites into your almond paste mixture, then begin to just fold the egg whites and slowly incorporate it because you don't want to break too much of the air inside the egg whites. Also, I don't use all of the egg whites because I find when I do, the macarons get puffed up and they kind of crack a bit. You'll know when your batter is ready when you pick up your spatula and your batter just flows down like lava. Then it just all starts to settle together. Once your batter is ready, you can now transfer all the batter into a piping bag, and I used a large round tip. Once you begin to pipe out your cookies, make sure your piping bag is perpendicular to the tray, and for me in my head, I like to count like 1, 2, 3, release as I'm squeezing out the batter. And once you're done piping, you want to make sure you bang the tray onto the countertop so it releases all the air bubbles in the cookies and kind of flattens them out. As you preheat your oven, leave your macarons out to dry so when you touch them, they develop a shell and they don't stick to your finger.
Not like dangerous, cause now I know she was meant to run straight from the barrel of a gun. Deep breath, run, deep breath, run, deep breath.
For the mint chocolate filling, you want to take 1.5 cups of chocolate chips and about 1/4 cup of heavy cream and microwave that for 30 seconds. You may need more depending on your microwave, I guess, and then just leave that for maybe 30 seconds and start to mix. So, quick edit, mine turned out a little lumpy, so I had to add a little bit more heavy cream. To make it mint chocolate, you want to add 1/2 teaspoon of peppermint extract and just mix it into the ganache.
High above the rooftops.
Once you've allowed the ganache to cool down into a nice piping consistency, transfer it to a piping bag and just begin to fill your macarons and then just sandwich them together.
In the end, she's faking bright, it's just pretend. She's faking bright, it's just pretend. It's never worth it, it's never worth it.
Then bam! You're finally done. Once you sandwich them all together, they're just super cute and pretty. Yeah. But wait, if you decide to give away your macarons, this is how I like to package them. So I take these plastic bags from Daiso. Daiso also carries patterned wax paper, so I just cut up the paper and insert it into the bag and tie the bags off with the zip ties that come with the plastic bags, if that makes sense. And yeah, I think that's it. That's all I have. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful. Let me know how it goes. And that's all. So I'll be going now. Bye!